These people gathered, cloaked, chanting, speaking death over your name. They had a funeral for you while you were still breathing. You weren't dead. You're becoming divine. Their altars turning cold. Their homes are haunted by your survival. Chosen one. They tried to bury you alive. They tried to bury a divine seed. This community called Coven, all those that came together, down of the below, down low, all came to steal your divine inheritance. Instead, they summoned a reckoning. They thought that you are come. They thought that the dirt that they grew over your name is enough to bury you. Not knowing that, doing that, sealed their fate. They mistook your stillness. They mistook your silence for surrender. What they failed to understand, you are not in a coffin. You are in ceremonial incubation. You now you rise and they are fucked. Your enemies had a full-blown mock funeral ritual on you. Yes. Writing, printing name, burned effigies, people dressed in black robes under candlelights, hearing people reciting the psalms backwards, graveyard dirt, bones, animal sacrifice. Some of them even poured wine, almost like a libation, and spoke eulogies as if your spirit had already gone. And spirit warned you before they ever kill you. They declared your death before the divine even said your time is up. I'm hearing Latin, someone dragging nails over glass, over mirrors. They had someone wearing your clothes. They had someone sleep in your collars, take on your name. Yes, they held this ritual. They held this ritual under the guise of mourning you. And this was an attempt of a ritual to erase you, to swap faith, to siphon your prophecy and your story to rest. But here's the twist. They thought they buried a casualty, but instead they summoned a curse bearer. Stop playing with the chosen one. Let's talk about your ancestor chosen one. Most of the thing, I don't know if these people will realize that nothing worked on you since your birth, since you're born. Nothing, everything was working for you. Listen, most of the things that they summon are the ancestors that are on your side. The ancestor that showed this time ain't the silenced judges. You know, you've got ancestor in the low, those dumb, evil, as much as you get ancestors in the light. On both sides, you're protected. Even the warrior queens of your and kings of your bloodline, this time, your bloodline sent the nameless one. I asked Spirit, what do you mean by nameless one? Spirits of unspoken vengeance, spirits that come when your name is mocked or called on the crossroad. What is the crossroad? The crossroad, saying that where did they sacrifice Jesus? On the crossroad. They call it the crossroad. When you offer somebody to a deity or to a demon. So these these ancestors speaks through static. These ancestors that you have chosen one, they appear and the candle of the flames go out. These nameless ancestors are now living in the homes of the enemies. These spirits are moving through their pipes. These spirits are breathing through their vents, chilling your enemies without even being seen. I did have to sit with the spirit because I have a problem being called the Nameless One. But Spirit explained these Nameless One are not ancestral, forgotten, or even loved. These are the one who are intentionally hidden. Your ancestors is for purpose. These are hidden. Yes, because your wrath is so holy. Yes. These are the one that unseen. These are the one that nobody knows their names to summon. That's why they call the nameless. These nameless ones are not ancestors that were forgotten, intentionally hidden. Your ancestor cloaked these names because their wrath is so big and so sacred, too devastating, too holy. These are the kind of you call on only if the situation is too much. These are the ones that cursed kingdoms, colonization and conquering. These are the mass one who ride in dreams and break curses secretly, the quiet storms. Yes, these are the barbarians of the spiritual law. These are the barbarians of the spiritual law. These are the ones when people were cursing you when you was young, when they were preparing the crossroad for you. These were the ones that was undoing the curse. But these people never realized this. You know? Tap the fuck in. They are nameless by design, not by accident. Because you have to understand names invoke identity. And these ancestors, they are the law itself. And chosen one, let's be abundantly clear. This didn't happen because you wished it. This has happened because the enemy dared to declare you dead before God did. They want to play the role of the reaper. Now the real reaper rocks among them. Your enemies are unraveling. The one who sold you short, now they're the one who speak on your name. Now poisoned your food with intention, with words and substance. Now they're vomiting the residue. Now they bite their own tongues. Mirror break-ins for no reason. Pictures lighting off the wall. People's stomachs despending. Things are falling and breaking in people's house. Your enemies waking up with the blood in their mouth, and they don't even know what's this, if it is magic or madness. Because your nameless ancestor, they don't reveal themselves. They make your enemy doubt their own grip on reality. These ancestors don't scream. They breathe down the neck of your soul until your mind fractures. This is what happens when you try to bury somebody that is anointed. This is when you try to erase prophecy. Chosen one, your enemies has made spiritual mockery of themselves. By the time to destroy you, they triggered a backlash that gonna last for generations. Spirit said, you are not only saved, chosen one, you are elevated. Every deformation of character, every time they try to destroy you, you levitated. It's not only about you're saved or you're protected. Yes, every curse that they flung at you become a brick in your new temple. Every defamation became more wind in your voice, and every attempt to shut you up has only turned the entire world attention to your messages. You was the false funeral. They are the true death. While you're walking in your new chapters, surrounded by divine protection, they're stuck watching shadows and shit moving across their bedroom ceiling, knowing that the spirits that they try to puppeteer are now standing right behind them. Chosen one, be at peace. Your only job is to speak love louder, deeper, and shine more unapologetically than ever before.